Hello everyone and welcome to the Minish Recap, your bite-sized gaming news show in 10 minutes or less. We might actually make it for this one because today we're not going to be talking over each other. It's just me and Xiaber here for the Square Enix press conference. There's kind of a lot to cover, but we don't really have much to say on all of it. So should we kick it off? Should we get started?
I guess so. They
started off really, really strong with Just Cause 3 because, you know, it's Just Cause 3. It's the best game ever. It's really clear how Avalanche actually care about what they're making. They sort of care about the impression it'll have on the fans. You know, just wingsuit, grappling hook, 400 square miles, Ultimate C4, monster trucks and tractors. Tractors, Xiber. We have tractors. There's the high score bragging rights. It's out on December 1st. Oh, the chaos, the destruction. I'm hyped. I'm going to buy a PS4 December 1st. I'm doing it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it did look like a lot of fun.
Oh man, it's gonna be, because they basically are saying like it's gonna be like Just Cause 2, but we're trying to make it more fun, and that's their plan. It looks like they're delivering on it. I was hyperventilating. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. I had some serious just a heart attack. So then they moved on. They did Nier. I had no idea what that was. Did you?
No, not really. Like apparently it's a reboot or a sequel or something to something they haven't done in a while.
Yeah, I looked it up and I saw that it was like swords and stuff.
Yeah.
That was about all I saw. The interesting thing about Nier is I tabbed out while they were showing it in order to start the upload for the Sony Minish Recap. And then when I tabbed back up onto the stream, there was just a guy with a mask that looked like the Majora's Mask moon. And I'm just like, what did I miss? How did it get to this? I was just scared a little bit. So yeah, that looks good. Then they moved on to Tomb Raider. Microsoft kind of stole their thunder, to be honest, with that, because, you know, Microsoft. Tomb Raider looks really good. They showed a few new little things in the trailer, and they showed us a lot of the little details they're trying to put into Lara Croft's model, and I really appreciate that. I think it's the attention to detail that they're doing is really nice.
And they weren't just focusing on her chest or anything.
Them triangle boobs, though. Them triangle boobs. They're classic.
Poke your eyes out.
Straight in the eyes. So that's good. I very much appreciated the Tomb Raider stuff. Then they talked a little bit about mobile games. They seem to be doing a good job with that. The Hitman ones apparently are good. Lara Croft Go, it looks really pretty. Like the visuals are nice. It could be good. I'm kind of open to mobile games, so I might pick it up if it's there.
Yeah, knowing Square Enix will probably cost a lot.
Oh yeah, that is true. Maybe not then. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Then Final Fantasy VII. This is your territory now from the next few games on.
It's kind of hard because it was literally what they showed at the Sony conference, which we just did a Minish recap on.
yeah, we did. So everyone go and listen to that if you haven't already.
Because all I say is that, well, what are the fans going to complain about when this is finally done? Because that was their thing to complain about for the past so many years.
Now it'll be, why haven't they remade Final Fantasy VIII, you know?
I completely doubt that.
Is that a good one? Who knows? No idea.
No.
Then there was Kingdom Hearts Unchained. It looked like a mobile game to me.
Yeah, it's been out in Japan for a long time, and I guess they finally decided to bring it over here.
Does it look good? Do we know?
I really don't know much about it. It has one little thing that apparently has to do with the story.
I saw Aladdin was in it. That's all I know about that.
Yeah, it practically looks like it's not even canon, but apparently it kind of is. I don't know.
Fair enough.
But if it's fun to play, then that's kind of the point.
Fair dues. Then we moved on. Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts not ready for me. I kind of... I can't take a game seriously if it has Goofy in it, being all like, "Here, I'm Goofy," you know. There was one guy in the audience that went completely insane. The audience was just generally sort of calmly applauding, and this guy was like, "Yeah, I love it."
I like that guy. So there's that one point where just the person that was introducing someone started clapping, and he was the only person clapping.
Yeah,
and I was all like, "Wow, this show."
They had a couple of moments like that, and it was, I felt quite sorry for them because they were pretty good presenters as far as I'm they weren't smug, they were quite humble. It was quite nice. But
It was just
yeah,
kind of too new for people. I don't think a lot of people showed up for it or something.
yeah. Kingdom Hearts looks like it'll be enjoyable for Kingdom Hearts fans. That's all I've really got to say about that.
It looks pretty good. They've obviously added new gameplay aspects. Still not enough really to do anything like tell what the game's going to be like though.
Yeah, one thing I was interested in, they kept saying that they'd put Tangled in it, and my proposition is, does that mean someday they'll put Frozen in it? And will everyone hate that? Is everyone gonna like completely flip out and boycott the series if Frozen's in it? Because everyone hates Frozen.
So even though Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to be the last game of this story, they say, oh, we're just gonna keep making more games. So they'll probably have to do Frozen eventually.
And Wreck-It Ralph. What if they do that?
Oh, I would love that.
What if they put a video game character who is in a movie back in a video game?
Yeah. Sora's all like, why did we appear in an arcade? What are we doing here?
What is this? And Big Hero 6, because Big Hero 6 is the best thing ever.
Yeah, that definitely has to be in there.
I would love that. I mean, I don't even like Kingdom Hearts, but I would love that. Then we saw World of Final Fantasy again. We kind of covered this on the Sony Minish recap, so I think it's pretty adorable, but I won't play it because it's a JRPG. That's about all I've got.
I'll probably play it.
Yeah. And then we moved back into my sort of territory with Hitman. Oh, it looks good. I mean, it basically just looks like more of the same from Absolution, and Absolution was a brilliant game, so I've got no problem with this. They announced some interesting things, like there will be apparently contracts that show up on your map for like one time only. In the way you kill that character, if you fail to do it, they get away, you have no second try. And I think that's quite interesting. I think that's an interesting way of making it replayable. You know, a contract that shows up for one day and one day only, no revisiting it, no redoing it, one chance, one shot. I think that's quite an interesting concept, and I quite like it. So I'm interested to see where that goes.
It was interesting to see all the ways that he was killing people in the video, dropping chandelier stuff, poisoning people, shooting them in the head.
Yeah, in Absolution you could because you can use a lot of things as throwing weapons that you wouldn't expect. So you can use like a screwdriver and just throw it into someone's jugular. So there were points where I would carry like one screwdriver, like in the more linear areas of Absolution, I would carry one screwdriver through the entire level, just like crouching around corners and just lobbing that one screwdriver at people. So yeah, Hitman looks great. I have faith that they'll pull that off, because they usually do. Star Ocean was, to me, just looked like anime in space.
Yeah, it looks like the art style looks pretty different from what like the old Star Ocean games looked like, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, this is sort of where I stopped paying attention that much. It stopped in like after Hitman. I think Hitman should have been the last point they did, because it sort of started to drag.
It started getting boring after that.
Deus Ex happened. They were all Illuminati, hacktivist buzzwords.
We are being oppressed.
Oh, racism, subtlety. No, not really my cup of tea, to be honest. I'm sure some people will really like it, but not for me. Final Fantasy Portal app. It looks like a wiki, I think they said. It's like it has information on the lore.
I don't remember them talking about this.
It just sort of showed up.
Maybe this was when I went to the bathroom.
Well, my internet crashed during Star Ocean. I came back and I'm like, oh, what did I miss? And I'm like, it's still Star Ocean. So it was gone for like a good 2 minutes. I thought I'd missed something. Then the final thing they showed was they're doing a new RPG with a new studio called Tokyo RPG Factory. I'll be honest with you, all JRPGs look the same. The artwork they showed could have been like Xenoblade or Final Fantasy for all I know. That's your area.
Yeah, it looked basic, and it was something new apparently. Nothing.
New stuff's always kind of interesting, but it's not really my genre. So.
And like they didn't really like talk much about it. They're all like, oh, it exists.
It's a thing that'll happen. Didn't they say it was coming out this year or 2016 maybe?
No, I think they said they were just starting to work on it. I thought.
I'll have to revisit that. I'm not sure. So yeah, that was it. Have you got a rating?
What?
Have you got a rating?
Oh, rating. I thought you said raisin.
Yes, have you got raisins? That is the important question.
I mean, I kind of liked how it flowed at first anyways, and like the people were very nice and not really obnoxious. And
yeah, I thought the same.
Like there was a lot of stuff for different kinds of people, but I kind of feel like there wasn't really any big thing other than the Just Cause. Like they had the very big thing at the beginning, it felt like.
Yeah, but so did Sony.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I feel like I'd give it a 7.5 probably.
Because I'm such a big Just Cause fan, I give it a 9 because partly because I really love Just Cause, and I love Just Cause 3 is just like the best thing ever. I really like Tomb Raider. If Microsoft hadn't shown Tomb Raider, this would have been a much bigger deal.
Yeah, same thing with anything that was shown in the Sony one.
And Hitman, which was shown before, but we did see new stuff for Hitman, so that was nice. I give it a 9 because the way that they talked about the games, it really seemed like they all cared, and like they mentioned at the start that they supported the Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod, so they clearly actually do care about the players, and they're not just saying it like everyone else seems to nowadays. They had good presentation, it sort of flowed quite nicely, there was no real awkwardness, there was no like pitching a meme or anything. We didn't see Jason Derulo, they didn't bring out Pele, so
Yeah.
you know, I thought they did a good job presenting everything.
I think the biggest issue I had is that they really didn't have much gameplay.
Yeah, I guess that's a good shout, but it's E3 who really shows that much gameplay, to be honest. Apart from Sony, they did lots of it.
Yeah, they had a lot of gameplay.
So yeah, I just thought it was overall a good conference. They had a good flow for a company that isn't like used to doing that every year. It went really well, I thought, and they sort of had something for everyone, and everything they could have delivered on, they did deliver on. You know, they had Just Cause 3, they had Tomb Raider, they had Hitman, they had Kingdom Hearts.
They seem to have put a lot of effort into this. Yeah,
they clearly care, and I think that was conveyed in this conference quite well. And yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a 9. I thought it was on par with Sony. So yeah, that was the Minish recap. I've been Dan.
This is Xiaber.
And this has been the Minish recap for the Square Enix press conference. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
See you next year.